Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Left fielder, Franklin Barreto.
Franklin Barreto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Franklin Barreto is the second out of the opening frame. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Oh, and he misses it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a good fastball swung on. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half.
Philly. Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Brandon Crawford is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Curveball that time, not even close. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Here's George Springer. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Right fielder, George Springer.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Crawford onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Fouled straight back. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And that misses 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. I could end my career right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Barreto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here it comes. That's by him for strike one.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Bert Ledbetter. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Bert Ledbetter.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number one. Stepping into the box, number 13. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here is Avisail Garcia, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Fielder,
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Another 0-2 coming. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Here's Echeverria now.
Designated hitter, Adeiny Hechavarria.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Ledbetter into shallow left. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, James McCann. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Down 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Franklin Barreto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Franklin Barreto.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Second baseman.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And again a throw. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Garcia over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Dribbled to the right side. But it's foul, strike 1. Hard on the ground toward short. Pedroia on to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-0 pitch on the way. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The shortstop.
Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Hosmer is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. First time up, he went down looking. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. Settling in now, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
George Springer.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. But the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Ready with the 0-2. Drilled to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Applies the tag, and he is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. He's set and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now batting, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at bat. And that misses for ball one. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Villar racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The pitch. Right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one. Now batting, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 13.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And that misses 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Hit out towards second. Pedroia has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. After it is Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Franklin Barreto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Invite share play.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cabrera will range over to make the catch just striding in once again. Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder Avisail Garcia.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. Here's Echeverria now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
34. James McCann.
James McCann will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
0-2 count and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. He'll probably try to get him to chase again.
And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
second baseman, Jose Altuve.
In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Garcia. Makes the play, one away. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Ready for another chance? George Springer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swinging a soft liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
To the right side and through, a base hit. Young is on his way home. Standing in, Bert Ledbetter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit down the third baseline. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon. Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Springer at the track. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Piscotty is there, and he's got it for the first out. Ready now. Justin Upton.
Number 8, Justin Upton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Cory Spangenberg. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Cory Spangenberg.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in now, Adeiny Hechavarria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the. Coming to the plate now, number 13. Third trip for the Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. In now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Into the box now, Franklin Barreto. First pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Villar rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. McCann has it, and he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired. Two down now. Sean Kelly.
Stephen Piscotty. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Striding in, James McCann. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Catcher James
Hector Neris will come on and make his fourth appearance.
Number 97, Hector Neris.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barreto on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Piscotty is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's George Springer. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter.
Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. In is the catcher. Jonathan Lucroy. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a throw over. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot.
Cabrera is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.